Hi everyone, Cinder here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Well, it was bound to happen before I could get to get to battles and stuff. Support.
Dear Goddess, please allow His Majesty to rest in peace. Who is it? Oh, Professor. What brings you here at this hour?
Heard your voice.
I am most sorry for disturbing you. The hour is late, Professor. You should be resting in preparation for the day to come.
What were you doing?
I was offering my prayers to the Goddess. It is all that I can do now. I told you I was in service of the royal family, yes? When
Yes.
I was only a young soldier, the king saw fit to make a knight of me. I was given the great honor of guiding and protecting the royal family.
Guiding?
It was similar to your own work. I was a teacher of sorts. I instructed both King Lambert and Prince Dimitri in the arts of combat, tactics, and academia. I also did all in my power to keep them safe. Until that day, I was unable to fulfill my duty. I was powerless.
You mean the tragedy of Dusker?
Yes. When I received word of the attack, it was already too late. His Majesty was dead, along with many knights and soldiers. If only I had made it to Dusker more quickly. It is my fault that His Highness Dimitri has become the way he is now. After that, I abandoned my wife and child and fled my homeland. I turned my back on everything I swore to protect. My sins are countless. I will bear the weight of my guilt for as long as I live.
You're going about this the wrong way.
Apologizing to my daughter and wife. Devoting myself to His Highness.
Exactly.
That is the way to atonement. And yet, even if I am granted the forgiveness of those who still live, praying is all I can do to atone to those who are with us no more.
Praying won't help you atone.
Long ago, there was someone who told me something quite similar. Forgive me. This will not do. As I grow older, I find myself talking endlessly about the past. But it is too late for such things now. I have finished my prayers. We should return.
I'm confident in our chances.
Right. No time to lose.
Look at our excellent results.
Yay. 5 smithing stones, 1,000 gold. Almost S in bow for Ash. A+.
I'll do my best with this.
Now knows Thunder and Reason level 2.
I still have much to learn.
Meteor, Reason level 5. Meteor sounds fun. Okay, we're going to battle here. For sure, we have the auxiliary battle to take. Oh, sweet, we get gold. Always need more gold. Ooh, takes place in the Valley of Torment. Gotta watch out for the fire. And definitely taking care of business, because once we complete this quest, a new merchant will appear in the marketplace. But I'm just going to do those off screen, even though this will be in the Valley of Torment. That way we can continue on with the week and get to the battle, at least looking at the map, maybe starting it, the main end of month battle this episode. So, see you in a bit. The special event for fishing for today is lots of fish, which I don't think I've done before. If I had, I don't remember, or I just have a different outlook on it. When you fish with lots of fish, event active, you get more than one fish when you catch something. As you'll see here. So you get 1 Caledonian gar, an airmid pike, 2 airmid pikes, 2 gars. So you get a lot of fish. Sometimes you just get 2, but more often than not, you'll get like 3, 4 fish. The important thing that I noticed when I was like, I'm just going to do a little bit of fishing, is that you still get the professor level XP with each fish. It's not per catch. Like, per time you do this game, like you normally get 10 to 30 depending on what you catch. I've said that before. But with lots of fish, you get the professor level XP for each fish. Which means you can get 60, 80, 100 per time that you fish. So, 2 bullhead, queen loach. And, A plus is maxed out. Thought there'd be an S. And there we go. After about half an hour of fishing, I got, not even half an hour, a little less, like 20, 25 minutes, I got 3,000 professor level XP. Easy, and a bunch of fish to cook with, though I still need other recipe things, other things for recipe, like vegetables and things like that. But a ton of professor level XP. So now that's maxed out. I thought there'd be an S. Oh well. Activity points for battles and exploration has increased. Ooh, fun. Just something I want to go over. If you really want to grind out some professor level, for whatever reason, and you enjoy fishing, there you go. You get a bunch of professor level XP really fast.
Oh. Yeah.
Now the fun part. Because we have that A+, we can start looking at weapons. Brave Lance only does that. Edge, Brave Sword, 11 Sword Plus. There were a few things that were special. We'll find them. Don't remember what they were. Spear Plus. Killer Lance Plus. Iron Sword. Bolt Axe. Bolt Axe. Tomahawk. I need more Woot Steel. I need a bunch of that. Brave Axe Plus. Wodow Plus. Blessed Bow Plus. Cursed Asia Sword Plus. Whole bunch of Black Sand Steel. 50 crit, but you eat 5 damage after combat. Still could be good. These, unfortunately we don't have Mithril, but we can see the stats now. Mercurius, a legendary sword with high hit rate and might, used in the War of the Eagle and Lion. 15 might, 100 hit, 10 crit, 7 weight. It's lightweight, has a ton of might, and even some crit on it. And 40 uses. Very cool. Gradavius? A lance wielded by a brave defender of Foldland's Throat, boasting high hit rate and might. 17 might, 1 to 2 range, you can throw it like a javelin, like a spear. 8 weight, 10 crit, 90 hit. Very powerful. Unfortunately, again, we don't have the Mithril. But it's fun to see what these buff up into. I'll declare a Empire Woven Core Axe, wielded in the War of Heroes that has high hit rate and might. 19 might, 12 weight, 80 hit, 10 crit. All these have some crit to it, which makes them even more dangerous. Parthia, a bow infused with fiery power, boasting high hit rate and might. 15 might. That's really high for a bow. What's the silver bow? 12? 85 hit, 10 crit, and 7 weight. So it weighs less than a silver bow, with more might, more hit, and some crit added in. These are a class above the silver weapons. Unfortunately, again, we need mithril and we don't have mithril. We don't have enough mithril. I can make the dragon claws. It only takes woot steel. Said to have slain a legendary beast. Effective against dragons. Attack twice if initiating combat. 4 might, which is, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, has 5 crit. 7 weight, 75 hit. But if we compare it to silver gauntlets, say might... 485, 75. Unlike the other weapons, it's not quite as good. Oh, wait. We can just take silver gauntlets and make them into dragon claws now. So it's just not as legendary. That's kind of sad. Not as legendary as the other things. The only real thing you get out of it is that it is effective against dragons. That's disappointing. Everything else was super cool. But that was disappointing. Alright, that was fun. Able to...
Come back
So
anytime.
we get the materials, we can make those.
Welcome. Please come again.
Neat. So I wanted to
Hello there.
show that off and talk about the fishing. I guess with
Return
that,
soon, please.
let's do training real quick and then we can get out of... Oh, Dark Merchant. You must be the extra merchant now. Remember we did the quest.
Hello.
Arcane crystals. Kind of expensive. Oh, sells food though. If you need some food. I have a bunch of fish. Plums, boa fruit, angelica. The plus 3 HP if you cook with it. Plus 1 strength if you cook with it. The Wolverine. Blue cheese. Fancy tea. The arcane crystal is very interesting. That you can buy those from this
Tell
guy.
your friends.
And that's important because some of the weapons you forge into or repair,
Yeah.
maybe not repair, but forge into,
there.
do take arcane crystals. No, you take black sand steel. Like, for example, I need the bolt axe. Or the Levin sword. The Levin sword takes arcane crystals. Oh, off screen, I turned Felix into the Mortal Savant class.
Come back anytime.
Which is what I was working to get him toward anyway. Sadly, he loses the ×2 black magic. What he gains is Swordfare, plus 5 attack when using a sword. And he also gets Black Tomefare, plus 5 attack when using magic. So it's like he's equally adept at magic and swords. So you use whichever you want. A neat class. We'll have to see. Maybe someday we'll see what it is maxed out. See what the ability it gets is. Because, well, it's neat to have the... Word I'm looking for. Flexibility. Being able to use both swords and magic. I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks he'd just been better off staying as a warlock. Gets 8 Thoron casts. So, not sure. Still neat though. It's a neat idea for a class. Again, when it maxes out, if he gets something, like if the class maxes out and it has like a really powerful ability, that might push everything over the edge. And be like, oh, okay, this class is really cool. But we'll see. Other than that, we do have some supports. Quite a few like higher rank, B rank, A rank supports to see. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the free time.
Oh. What?
I just really wanted to go over the professor level thing. That was cool. Again, I thought there was going to be an S, so now that it's maxed out... Whoops.
Whether it's...
Seven. I've got 3 left.
I often...
So, not only we cannot go...
I would like to get sword to S+. That way it's done. And then I'm going to take some time to work on... Well, I might start using fist in battle, just because I think it's really cool.
Come to think of it. At any rate.
So I'm going to work on maxing out sword, but I think that's everybody that can teach sword.
I had back before the... I suppose crazy. I kind of don't.
Yeah. I think so. So I will go to...
I often wish...
Why not? Guess I'm in reason. Same game. Let me check the calendar. Maybe? Okay. There is a rare monster sighting. I might... Yeah, Dark Merchant's shop open. I might see what it entails, but I might skip it because all I've been getting is just silver weapons. The money is nice. I think I have 3 battles now, don't I? Because it said battles got increased. Yeah, now I have 3 battles. Wow. And 10 explorers. That's intense. Yes. So that's it maxed out. 10, 7, and 3. When you're fully maxed out. 3 battles for... I don't really feel like I need. I'll see if it's not a silver weapon. But... I don't feel like I need the battles. I don't feel like I'm struggling yet. That I'm still kind of a little bit ahead. So I'm probably going to take that time and just do more explore. More explore and work on my skills even more. That's the plan. So I'm going to leave you here with more support conversations, which I do hope you've been enjoying. I just want to let them... I decided to just let them play, and you can just sit back and enjoy them. But, I don't know. I think it works out. I hope you enjoy them. Until the next episode, where we will definitely do the battle, because there more than likely won't be any supports, and I'm just gonna explore and do training. So I might have a support, we'll see. But it will more than likely just be getting right into the battle. I'm Central. Remember to shoot for the stars, enjoy the supports, and take care, everyone.
Sylvain, eat these.
What are these, Felix? Oh, hey, is this candy?
A girl in town gave them to me, but I don't want them.
Right. You don't like sweet stuff. Thanks. I'll eat them later. So, what do you need? Want me to help you get closer to a girl? Just point her out.
You're incorrigible. No, I wanted to thank you for your help in battle. If you hadn't spotted that enemy ambush, I would have been killed.
Nah, I didn't do anything special. Friends help each other out, especially on the battlefield. Just a little give and take, you know?
You never change.
Nope. I try to stay on an even keel.
You're always...
Always what?
nothing.
Come on. If you've got something on your mind, then say it.
Maybe I'll tell you later, maybe I won't.
Fair enough. I'll be having something to eat while you're deciding whatever it is you're deciding. Actually, come with me. My treat. If you do want to talk, then I'm right there.
Okay, just this once. Only because you saved my life.
Free food, possible conversation, and when we're done, we can find some girls. It was a joke! Felix, I was joking! Come on, let's just go eat. Yes.
Ingrid, are you familiar with the story of the King of Liberation and the 10 elites of Fodlan?
Of course. They were the heroes who struck down evil with the power of the sacred weapons, protecting our land and people. Their strength was passed down through the ages, manifesting itself in the crest some of us are born with.
Yes, the 10 elites certainly possessed great power. But does that make them worthy of worship?
I imagine you ask because they later fought amongst themselves, turning on one another, ravaging the land.
Precisely. Initially, Nemesis and the 10 elites worked together to bring peace to Fodlan. But soon their ambitions got the best of them, and they clashed, using their sacred weapons on anyone they chose, strong and weak alike. What I mean to say is, possessing strength alone does not make one worthy of respect. Rather, one should be judged by how they choose to use that strength.
Yes, I agree.
If you follow that logic, then you will see it also applies to those who are born with crests. Now think of how your father wishes to wed you to another family's fortune on the basis of your crest.
Yes? What of it?
These are purely inherited qualities. Is it not foolish to judge a person's value by some inherited fortune? That is all a crest is, really.
That's what I think too. Having a crest or not has no bearing on your worth as a person.
I understand that Count Galatea believes he has the right to manage your affairs. I am certain he has his own share of problems. And I do not wish to meddle or lay blame. But if there is anything I should like to say to his daughter, it is this. How you live your life is up to you.
Thank you for your counsel and wisdom, Sedith. I've been thinking a lot lately about what might happen after the war. I will take some time to reflect on what lies ahead. My future.
Yes.
Hey, Sedith. I've been meaning to ask you, what is your relationship with Lady Rhea?
That is certainly an abrupt question.
You're much closer to her than anyone else in the entire church. Certainly you're a good, upstanding person, but I can't help but feel there's something more to it.
Supporting the Archbishop is my sole professional interest. Personally, I consider her to be something akin to a companion.
A companion?
Yes, as in a traveling companion. Friends who walk the same path toward the same destination.
Companion, huh? A companion. I guess that does sound about right, now that you say it. Though, I'll confess to being quite jealous. Not many people can call themselves companions of Lady Rhea.
I do not know how she feels about it.
Oh, come on. You must trust that she feels the same about you.
There is no need for that sort of trust. My duties are the same regardless of her perspective. I consider you to be a companion also.
A companion in fighting for the Archbishop.
Certainly. Our goals are firmly aligned when it comes to that, are they not?
You're right, they are. I suppose you and I could be considered companions in that sense.
I am pleased to hear my sentiment reciprocated. I rely on you a great deal, after all. More than most.
Whoa there, what's all this now? Flattery won't win you any prizes with me, Sedith.
I do not flatter. I merely want you to understand why it matters to me that you be more cautious in battle. As your companion, it is my wish for you to be safe.
Oh, good. We're back in familiar territory, with you admonishing me. Don't worry, I'll be careful. I'll always try to live up to your expectations. So don't expect too much or you'll wear me out.
Yes.
Hey. We don't need to have this conversation.
You don't know what I was going to say.
Something about our vastly different approaches to life?
Fine then. We don't need to talk about it. Actually...
Really, Guy?
Sorry, you go first.
I was gonna say I'd hear you out.
Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die. If I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time. I assume that disqualifies me from being your partner.
Between you and Rhea, I'd choose you. But between you and me, I'd choose me. That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too.
Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose...
What's wrong?
Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to take a path that diverges from ours. What if we went to war with your country?
It is a possibility.
Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that.
The future is one of the great mysteries of life. We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one.
You got that right. I'm the best there is.
Yes.